Here in Hucknall, Nottinghamshire, another test engine will soon be a smoking ruin, deliberately destroyed as part of a dramatic and crucial safety test. It's an important milestone for the entire A380 project, and as engineer Hilary Barton travels to the test, she admits to some nerves.
I must admit, I've got a few butterflies at the moment, but basically everybody's done the preparation and it's just now a matter of getting on and doing the test. Obviously before the engine starts, you're sitting there just kind of hoping it all go well, but just really waiting for it to happen now.
Every few years, a fan blade will fail in a jet engine somewhere in the world. A rare but violent event that must not put lives in danger. At the root of the coloured blade is an explosive charge. With the engine at full power, it will be detonated, releasing the blade with astonishing force. Whatever happens, the blade must not be allowed to burst out of the engine, where, in real life, it could do serious damage to the rest of the aircraft. In a room 200 yards away, watching via a video link, are 25 key personnel, each hoping the test goes as planned. In the split second the blade is released, the engine must successfully contain an enormous amount of energy.
It is a very violent test. This thing is spinning round, it's at full power, so you've got the forces on the blade are quite significant. It's like having a locomotive hanging on that blade, so you're actually having to contain the energy of that system. So there's a lot of energy involved in the design and containment of the blade. I mean, the whole engine will get a huge big shape.
As ever, the size of the A380 increases the challenge. The bigger the engine, the bigger the blades, and the greater the energy released if one were to fail. Spinning at 3,000 revolutions per minute, the blades experience a force of more than 7,000 times their own weight. So everything is done to make them as light and as strong as possible. A top-secret process molds the plates from ultra-strong, ultra-light titanium alloy. To save further weight, the blades are heated to 900 degrees in a furnace until they are softened. The gas is pumped into cavities inside the blade, inflating it like a long, thin balloon. The result is a hollow part curved in 3 directions for aerodynamic efficiency. Supremely strong, yet light enough for someone to pick up and move quite easily. Each one costs the same as a luxury car, and a full set of 24 are about to be destroyed in the name of safety. As the critical test for the Airbus A380's engine gets underway, it's run for 5 minutes at low power, so final checks can be made. The main concern is that as the blade is blown free, the casing around the fan absorbs the huge impact and prevents potentially lethal shrapnel from escaping. High-speed film cameras are used to analyze the action, and at last, the throttles are opened and the engine brought to its full, awesome power. This is what it feels like to be inside a building 200 yards away from a £9 million blade-off event. Blade-off testing is normally top secret. But for the first time, Rolls-Royce have released this footage. Although the engine was totally destroyed, the fan case did its job, and no large lumps of metal were ejected.
that was an expensive 5 minutes.
It was, wasn't it?
For Hilary Barton, it's been a good day.
Feel very relieved. Obviously, it's gone well. We've had a good test, and it's all credit to the guys. And yes, we've got a successful test under our belt. So feel relieved and really pleased.